Hi, I'm Haji Dylan and this is Girls Talk with NJ Digital TV. Today my guest is Mamouna and we're going to be talking about makeup. And as you can see, Mamouna did my makeup for me. So thank you, Mamouna, for being here and joining us today.
Thank you, Haji, for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm excited to learn about makeup.
You will.
Because one of the things is you have a video that I watched, and which is what intrigued me about your work. And it teaches us how to do contouring and how to apply blusher. And not a lot of people know what contouring is if they're new to makeup, and even experienced people sometimes don't know how to apply blusher. So if there were any tips that you could give us after watching your video or while we're watching your video, that would be great.
If you watch my video, you will see that I'm not talking in it, but I am giving the head titles and I'm showing you with my actions and how to apply blush. So the contour is normally it goes from your the top of your ear to your mouth. That's the line you want to take a makeup brush or your finger like this, and from the top of your ear like this, and take it down, and then this is where your contour should be, this right here. And then the blood, and then you have to blend it in upwards, and then the blush goes more towards the cheek, but you have to leave 2 fingers. So this is the technique.
Okay.
So from your nose here, you leave you put your 2 fingers, and then from on top of the bronzer, you put on your blush, and then you have to blend it in, mix it in, so that it's seamless.
So that it looks seamless.
Yeah.
And what is contouring exactly though? What does it do?
Contouring is more of giving you definition, of having cheekbones, and just accentuating your cheekbones. And some people like it. Some people like to look, flat. Some people like it, the cut of the cheek. So that's what it does. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that's one thing that I had no knowledge of, because I'm a very minimalist when it comes to makeup. How old were you when you decided that you wanted to adventure with makeup, become a makeup artist? I believe I was 4 when my mom had bought me, she saw that I was looking at these TV shows and I was very interested in them, and I would want I was just into the TV when the TV show would go on. Not cartoons. You won't believe it. I wasn't that interested in cartoon. I would just be like, oh yeah, whatever. But with the makeup shows that would go on, I would be like, okay, I need to be quiet. I want to see how he does, this makeup technique. And then my mom saw that, and I was like, oh mom, I need an eyeliner, and I was only 4, and my mom could have said, oh no, like all our moms do. So my mom was pretty open towards makeup. So she bought me this huge kit, it was a bridal kit, and I was so excited when I came, and I saw that, and I was like, wow, amazing mom. So yeah, and from there, I started putting makeup on. I started experimenting it. I didn't have any foundation or anything, but I kept seeing how to do it, and I would take it to my older cousins, and I would be like, oh, teach me how you do, your eyes, and that's when slowly my older cousins, they taught me, and then from there I was like, okay, you know what, when I'm gonna grow up, I might just be a makeup artist. See, because it's funny that you said that at 4. You had this interest in makeup, and your mom saw that. And it's rare. It's almost like a talent, Some people, they just they go into what they want to be at 4. Yeah. So then how did you, because I know you've had other careers other than makeup, so how did you make the transition to do makeup full time?
So you see, so as I grew up, I wasn't too sure that makeup was what I wanted to do, because for me, right, like I wanted to be more serious in life, and makeup was an art. It was like painting, like, you know, just an art. So I was like, I don't know if there's much potential in it. Maybe I'll see, you know. And then I went to high school. I did my courses of like everybody else, just regularly, but still constantly, like the pocket money I got from to get lunch, I would buy makeup products, and then I would go to my friends and I would be like, come, let's do makeup, you know, I'll try a little eyeliner on you, I bought this new thing and let's try it. So from there, and then we would do each other's makeup and teach, you know. So I got married at a really young age. So I was working from from places to places, small jobs here and there. Before having my second baby, I had this, you know, I need to start doing it. So I was doing makeup part-time, just on my friends or, you know, family, and, you know, and then their family would find out and they would be like, oh, can you please do this? So I was like, okay, slowly it was becoming more and more and more. So I was like, you know, I need to accentuate this, and I think I can do it. So until I was sure, I continued my old job, and I did this part-time. It was hard because I had shifts, you know, weekend shifts, night shifts, and then I had to accommodate like the appointments as well in the middle. So for that you needed a whole day at least, you know, because you can't. So let's say if an appointment starts at 3 o'clock and the store closes from 9 a.m. to 9, and then you're in the middle, right? It's
difficult to schedule your time when you have a full-time job and a full-time passion at the same time.
Exactly. So I had to really, really work on it, and then I was like, you know, I need to be serious about it. So I spoke to my husband about it, and he was very, very supportive about it as well. So my first step was I spoke to my dad, my husband. I was like, you know, I really need to do this. I love this, and I feel like I can do it now. Until I was sure, you know. So I worked on enough people, and I was like, oh, you know, I can do it. So so everybody was like, yes, you can do it. You have all the products. You're already doing it. Just pursue it. And I was like, no, I wanted to be serious. So that's when I did when I found Masuda Face. She is a makeup artist, and I saw that I was just like, oh, maybe I just do it for a certificate, and you know, I have all the techniques. I know how to do makeup, and I know how to blend. I know everything.
But you still took a course.
And am I glad that I took her course? Am I glad? The tips and the techniques that she gave, she's a really good teacher, and it's very important for a new makeup artist to, like, I mean, you can do it freelance, but like, it's very important if you take a course from an experienced artist, because they teach you the techniques, the skills. YouTube videos are great. They're great for yourself.
But you're never going to get any feedback from the people who educate you in those videos.
Exactly. The lighting is different, but then when you're in class with the teacher in front of you, with the model in front of you, and you're teaching one-on-one, or, you know, in the class, and learning all those tips, it made a big difference. I thought I knew everything in the beginning, but then when I took the course, that's when it made a difference in my life, and people took me serious after that as well.
But it also probably gave you the confidence too, not just the certificate, but just knowing you were exposed to so much that you didn't know before.
Yes.
And so learning all of that gave you more confidence. So when you speak about makeup now, you can speak with it from more of a an educated perspective rather than it's my passion kind of. It's like I'm knowledgeable in it because I studied it.
Exactly. Yes, it's very important to take a course and choose somebody who knows well, and make sure you're, you know, it's not just for the certificate. It's the techniques. Now I know. The techniques matter a lot in makeup. Yes.
I'm glad you said that though, because in terms of when you went to this course and you got your certificate, I'm just curious, did they teach you anything specifically about colors, for different skin tones, different eye colors, what would look good on different face shapes? Do they teach you all of that too?
Yes.
Like when you look at somebody and you see them, oh, they've got blue eyes or they've got like long hair and this look would be great on them.
Yes. One thing that I love about this makeup course was that they taught me that it was a art. This is an art. It's not, you have to be very, it's artistic. So if somebody shows me a picture of the look they want to do, and I don't want to say, like, I could say, no, this is, like, sometimes, you know, the makeup artist can say, oh no, this will not go with your eyes.
Yeah.
But that makeup course taught me how to work with that look, take that look and how to apply it on different eye shapes. Beautiful.
So if there was a look that I wanted and you thought that it wouldn't suit me, there is a way that you could make the colors that I wanted work, the look that I wanted to work for my face specifically.
Let's talk about like cut crease, for example. I've heard many makeup artists say, oh, it doesn't work on Asian eyes, or it doesn't work on hooded eyes. Sorry, not hooded eyes, but like I've seen people talk about it, that, oh, it doesn't look on certain eyes, you know, but this course has taught me that no, it does.
So there's ways you can make it work.
Yeah,
I'm interested to learn more about cut crease because I have never heard that expression before. But right now we're going to take a break. So enjoy this information and we'll be right back.
Rang wali, bharam wali, news wale, views wale, bhel wale, mail wale, Karachi wale, Khyber wale, Lahore wale, Pindi wale, in short pure Pakistan wale. Chili milli, ke hamad wale, Candyland chili milli.
मैं हूं जहांगीर खान, स्क्वाश कोर्ट का चैंपियन, लेकिन रियल एस्टेट इन्वेस्टमेंट का चैंपियन मोहम्मद कामरान हुसैन। मुझे उन पर यकीन है, आप भी करके देखिए।
जहांगीर खान और हजारों क्लाइंट्स का चहेता मोहम्मद कामरान हुसैन। रेजिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टीज और इन्वेस्टमेंट्स दोनों के लिए ही सही मशवरा, सही फैसला। मकान जिसे आप अपना घर कहने में फख्र महसूस करेंगे। मोहम्मद कामरान हुसैन, 4163185264।
An exclusive multi-designer studio specialized in wedding planning services, bridal wear, casual party wear, jewelry, shoes, purses, dupattas, men's and kids' clothes. You name it, we have it. Some of the Pakistani designer labels we carry are Sani K, Agha Noor, Sana Safinaz, Anas Abrar, Zainab Shutani, Wahaj Khan, Fatma Khan, and many more. Parahan, sheer elegance. We believe in quality service and best price.
You can contact 9075 Teddy Road West, Unit Number 1, Milton, Ontario.
Hi and welcome back to Girls Talk. I'm your host Harjeet Dhillon and our guest is Mamoona. Again, we are discussing makeup. And Mamoona, if you could carry on talking about cut crease, I would love to hear that.
So I was talking about cut crease. Cut crease is not just for specific eyes. We are with some of the courses you take.
But what is cut crease exactly?
Cut crease is so basically it's like eyeshadow underneath, and then is it like what you did to me? No, this is a very blended, blended eyeshadow. It's a smoke. Yours is a little bit of a classic smoky eye, but like cut crease is more of so you have a crease. You have an eyelid, and then you cut it with eyeshadow.
Okay.
So you have a long line like this, and it comes out, and then it's blended. And
you were saying there were eye types that didn't work. People believe that eye types don't work for it.
Yes, but no, it can work on a lot. Like it can work on. We can make it. This makeup has no rules. It has no rules. It has. It's an art, and you need to know how to do it, and you're good to go. And the cut crease. It looks good on. Like if you know how to do it, learn how to do it. It looks good on it. You can rock it. You can rock it.
Well, makeup is, I think, a must-have for a lot of girls. Even though I don't wear a lot of makeup, often enough when I do, I feel so empowered and I feel so good about myself. And it's makeup is just a tool that I think is very helpful for all of us. One of the things that I'm curious to know is there a color that you avoid, or colors that you avoid for yourself or for other people, that you don't work with? Say orange, for example. I mean, does orange eyeshadow exist even? Or orange blusher, like, is there anything that you wouldn't, as a no in the makeup world?
Well, so as I said, there are no rules. As long as you can make it look nice, decent, and you can't just have, you need to know the trends as well. So this is where the trends come in. So sometimes there's a trend of pink blush or mauve blush, or let's say a lot of people, well, gold is always in. And orange, I think orange, you can mix it into your crease these days.
So you could make anything work. There's no colors that are no in the makeup world. Anything goes and anything works.
Yes, there are no rules. So of what is right and what is wrong. As long as you can make the person look very beautiful, and as long as you look good, and if you feel confident in orange, then go and rock with it.
Yeah, because it's about how makeup makes you feel. It's not really about how it makes you look all the time.
Exactly.
Because when you feel like you look good, then you feel good inside.
Exactly. You have to have your own confidence. Makeup is just to enhance your confidence. It's not to make you look different.
Yes.
It's just to enhance your beauty and your confidence, yourself, and for some people it's different.
One of the questions I have for you, which is a bit of a sideline still about makeup, but I noticed that when you do my makeup, you put like more than I'm used to, and also you're wearing more than I'm used to wearing makeup in terms of that. So if you were like stranded on a desert island and you could only have one makeup accessory with you, lipstick, mascara, eyeliner, have you thought about which one you would choose if you could only pick one?
That's a hard one. That would be mascara. Yeah, I think mascara.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like the mascara. Mascara works, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that can work as an eyeliner as well. It just gives it, like eyeliner, it just gives it eyeliner. Like it's just, you don't see the eyelashes.
So you see a double use for the mascara, which is interesting because you taught me something new again.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, definitely.
So let's talk about hair. Because you also work with hair, correct? Yes. So if you look at long hair, are there specific rules with long hair versus short hair? Is there a specific look that goes with long hair?
Well, yes. Short hair, when you have very short hair, then I am very limited to if somebody has short hair and they want me to do an updo on them, that way I'm very limited because they have very short hair. They won't reach, or enough. I won't have enough thing to work, like enough hair to work with. So I feel like with short hair, yes, it's a little difficult, but I can only always do, you know, open curls, or if they like it straight, and we can make it wavy.
Do you use additions, accessories to increase the length or the volume of the hair, like extensions, for example?
Oh yes, yes. Extensions, yes. If someone doesn't have enough hair, or if they want a specific look, for it to look exactly like the picture they show me, or you know, make it like an updo especially, and I can incorporate extensions in it, definitely.
So you can do that too?
Yes, definitely.
One of the questions I have as well, back to makeup, it's going to go between hair and makeup today. But with makeup, like I said, I don't often wear much makeup. And a lot of people that are going to be watching maybe are just going to be experiencing makeup for the first time. So what advice would you give to those people that have never worn makeup and they're just going to start experimenting with it?
Themselves, or?
Themselves, on themselves.
On themselves?
Yeah.
I would say watch a lot of, so if you're doing makeup on yourself, watch for YouTube look at YouTube videos. It's a very big industry. YouTube is your best friend for that. Look at the inspiration of the type of people. If you have oily skin, look at somebody who has oily skin and follow them. And you like their makeup, follow them. And look at somebody who has, if you have mature skin, look at, like, take an example of an oily and mature person who has oily and mature skin, and they've used makeup on themselves, and you can see the techniques they use. YouTube is your best friend in that case. And if you're a young girl and you want to, you know, start on makeup, watch your beginners makeup videos, and look at that, and like the skin type you have, if you have olive skin, or you're very fair, or you're very you have a darker complexion, look at videos of the people and the products they use. Don't just go and buy, you know, waste your money.
Yeah.
And
well, the internet is a massive resource now, and I know when you were interested in makeup, there was no internet around, so it was a lot more difficult to learn all this stuff, which is why I'm interested to know this for the people who aren't so privileged to have access to internet either, or they don't know all these things because they've never been in that situation. So also, you said if you were younger, there's ways to find out what makeup works, just to kind of think about your skin tone and play with it like that. Is there an age that you think is too young to wear makeup, personally?
Personally, yes. So, personally, I think the least makeup, the later you start wearing makeup, is the best for our young girls. And but then there is a trend of everybody wearing makeup, and the girls want to look, you know, gorgeous and beautiful. I think, yes, if you have really problematic skin, like acne, or you have scars that you want to cover up, yes, I would suggest you can start makeup as, I mean, just to cover up a little bit, you know, just to give you a little bit of confidence and boost up your energy and the way you look at things, and forget about how you look yourself. And age, I feel like young girls don't really need that much makeup. As I was young, I think it's more of how to, young girls should start with, you know, getting their eyebrows done at an age of maybe 12 to 14. I can't say. Ask your parents, please.
That's the best advice you could give, because everybody, yeah, I just wanted your opinion on this as a makeup artist. So that's interesting. Yeah, I agree with that. You should definitely all ask your parents and work with them if you're young. So before we end the show, I'd like to ask you if there's any advice, since you didn't really have anybody who was a mentor for you to be in the makeup industry. So if there's any advice for anybody who has a full-time job but always has a passion on the side to do makeup, that you would give to them to pursue their dreams?
I would say start slowly. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of patience. You have to be very, very patient. You have to, you know, keep up with it, you know, and the biggest advice I could give you is be very patient. And if you want to pursue it slowly, do it part-time, see how it goes, do it for a year, 2 years. It takes a lot of time, yes, to build a clientele, and while you're building your clientele, you learn a lot about your clients and yourself too, and the techniques you're using. Sometimes there are some things that you're doing, and that's the best part. Like, while you're learning, while you're starting, start it slow. While you're starting, you're learning, you're getting the experience, and that's how slowly you mend yourself to you bring yourself higher in this industry. Yeah,
that's fabulous advice, and I agree with that 100%. So stay focused, be patient, and that's what you do if you want to pursue your dreams. Thank you, Mamouna, for being our guest on today's Girls Talk, episodes of Girls Talk.
Thank you so much for having me here. I'm so proud of you. and thank you for watching us.
So thank you for watching Girls Talk on NJ Digital TV. We'll be back on Tuesday at 9 o'clock.